So we're going to take a look at the Aston Martin Rapide. This is the 4-door model offered by Aston. And we'd just like to take a quick look at the practicalities of this car, the space available and what it would be like to live with this particular car. But before we have a look inside, just a quick look at the exterior of the car, and you can see that they've quite subtly designed in the rear doors on a slightly longer wheelbase, but without affecting the good looks of the car. So if we come down to the back and start with this boot, as you'll see, it's not a typical saloon boot, it's actually a hatch opening. And if we just press the button here, you can see the rear glass and the rear boot all opens together, revealing a very practical space indeed, with plenty of access. So enough for several pieces of luggage, golf clubs, that sort of thing. And this, which looks a bit like a bulkhead or a boot divider, comes down flat. This now means that the entire floor of the boot is flat and allows access right through to the cabin of the car itself. So if we come round to one of the rear doors, as you can see, glass automatically comes down on these, and you'll see the front seat is set in an average position, and there's still plenty of legroom available for both passengers. This car is definitely capable of taking a total of 4 adults. Don't be fooled by the 2+2 seaters available, such as the DB9 or DBS, where really it's only practical for a child. This is a completely different setup. And inside for the rear passengers, you've got climate control on an LCD screen there. And we also stowed away behind the drinks cup holders a pair of headphones each, should you want to relax and enjoy some music. And that's all obviously connected up to the Bose sound system that sits throughout this car. And if you look between the rear headrests, you can see that rear shelf now and just how practical it is to store items. I'm going to leave this door open for a while we come to the front passenger seat. Again, taking a look at the space available for legs, etc. And if we set the seat, as you can see, it's in an average position now. If we actually were to take this right forward, it gives us the opportunity to see just how much room is available in the rear. And that's plenty of space for someone to sit back, kick their legs out on a long journey without any discomfort. Moving round now to the driver's side of the car. This seat is currently set quite back, as I wanted this video to demonstrate how much space is available. If I just take a seat myself, you'll see the standard Aston Martin setup here, with a console that you'd be familiar with if you've sat in an Aston Martin. The pop-up sat-nav display screen, electric handbrake, paddle shifts, CD player, center console, again hookups for auxiliary devices, and again plenty of space for me to have my legs in and drive the car. And turning round just again to have a look at space available for your passengers and the boot behind. So I'll just finish by exiting the car and just taking a final look at it. When you see the car side on, it does become apparent that this car is longer than other Aston models for obvious reasons, but I still think the lines and the beauty of the car hasn't been affected. And as we come round to the front, the familiar pose of the Aston Martin nose that we're all familiar with. And finally, just a look at the car with everything open to get an overview of how much space you have altogether. As you can see, both door opens. Lots of space there for passengers to exit in and out of the vehicle. The large boot we've already talked about.